take a look at Snowballed. So this one is in standard tuning. So Angus is going to start this one off. He's going to play through this riff twice until we get to this lick on the second time, and that's when Malcolm's going to come in. So Angus is playing something like this. And then Malcolm's going to come in the second time we have this lick. So that's going to be an A chord to third fret on the G, to open A, first fret on the A, second fret on the A, open D. And now Malcolm's going to play these chords. So we're going to start with D, and we're going to play this full D chord. So we don't want to hit the open E string, but we want to hit everything else, so it sounds like this. Alright, pretty full there. And then we're going to play an A chord, and then we're going to play open A, open D, to E 3 times. So all together we're going to have this. And then we play that lick. Alright, then we keep playing that until we get to really the pre-chorus. But the transition to the pre-chorus is we're going to add an E chord in here. So the transition is going to be something like this. You just add another E and then G to D. And then for the rest of the pre-chorus, we're going to play A, G, A, G, A, G, D, full G chord. Alright, now what's important about this is that transition to that D. It's got to be really quick there to make it sound right. I'm not sure if that's exactly correct either, but you just want to hit that, go to that D pretty quickly right after that A. Then we get to the chorus, and the chorus is just E to A, and then make sure we palm mute it. And we do it again, and then the third time we're going to let the E ring out. Alright, and then we're back into the main riff. Alright, so let's take a look at the solo and how this one wraps up. So as we head into the solo, there's really not a lot of changes. We've already gone through all the major parts of this one. There's just a couple little differences. So before the guitar solo starts, you know, you'll hear Angus do that pick sliding, and then you'll also hear some chords from him as well. But then Malcolm, once again, is not going to come in until we get to that riff again, or that lick, I should say. Kind of like he did at the beginning of the song. Once he plays that, then the guitar solo will start, and then he'll just go back to the D, A, and E chords, really. And then when the solo winds down, the only difference is that you're going to hear Angus play G, D, A, let that ring out, and then Malcolm will follow the next time, play G, D, and A. And then we'll kind of wind this one down back to our A, G, and then G to D, you know, as we wind this one down. So that transitions just something like this. All right, and we'll play that until we get to the end. And then the only difference at the end of the song is that we're just kind of grinding on this A chord a little bit to G to D, and then it ends on A. All right, so that's it for this one. We'll see you guys next time.